Hello and welcome to another episode of Codo Cinema, the podcast show where I talk about movies. I'm your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Codo, aka Codo Man. Well, since the Golden Globes were a few days ago, I might as well talk about the aftermath of the show, meaning I'm talking about like who was the winner of the Golden Globes, particularly in the categories of like best actor, best supporting actor, best actress, best supporting actress, that kind of stuff, similar to the Oscars. And yes, this is from the 78th Golden Globes. Now, for those of you who are confused, the Golden Globes was produced by Dick Clark Productions and the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, or the HFPA for short, and it was aired live on NBC in the United States. This show for this year was the first bi-coastal ceremony, with Tina Fey co-hosting from the Rainbow Room in New York City and Amy Poehler co-hosting from the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California. Now, this is all due to the COVID-19 pandemic that has hit. So the show itself has been a little different. Now, to be fair, I've only saw part of the show. I didn't really watch the whole thing because I had a meeting to go to, but I did get a good idea of what was going on. Plus, I also got the results of the winners, particularly from movies for both film and TV. Now, normally I do movies because hey, this is a podcast show where I talk about movies. But sometimes there's gotta be. But since this is both the Golden Globes, I might as well mention TV as well. So yeah, because Golden Globes do both TV and film. So anyway, now I know the Golden Globes present the awards for movies, as I mentioned, and TV as well. So today I'm going to look into both sections for TV and film. And for the record, there are shows and films that I have not seen. Okay, yes, some of these films and shows that you're about to hear, or should I say, I'm gonna be listing out who that won, I have yet to see. I have not see them, but that doesn't mean I can't tell them. But I could bring it up. However, there are films that I have actually seen, so there is definitely something. Okay, so right now I'm about to dive into the categories that actually won the Golden Globe for film and TV. So, anyway, now as always, much like the Oscars, they do like categories for best actor, actress, supporting actress, best score. However, for best picture, it's been split up for the Golden Globes, which is best picture for drama or best picture for musical or comedy, and that's for the Golden Globes. Now, for actor, starting off with actor, the winner for best actor or should I say, for best performance in a motion picture drama for best actor. Now, that category was actually the actor who won for best performance in a motion picture drama for actor was Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom as Levi Green. Now he went up against actors Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, Anthony Hopkins as from the father, Gary Oldman for Mank, and Tahar Rahim from the Mauritanian. Forgive me for my mispronunciations. Now, for Chadwick Boseman, this win was a posthumous win because, as we all know, back in 2020, we lost Chadwick Boseman. He passed away in 2020 due to colon cancer, and this win was a posthumous win, meaning this was a posthumous award. So this award right here that Chadwick Boseman got for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, probably something that was definitely good. That was definitely one of his great performances, final performances, I should say, because Ma Rainey's Black Bottom was one of his final performances before his passing, and his wife delivered a very good speech, a very, very good speech. Now, in the next category is best actress in in a motion picture drama, and the actress who won that is Andre Day from The United States versus Billie Holiday as Billie Holiday, and she went up against Viola Davis from Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Vanessa Kirby from Pieces of a Woman, Frances McDormand for Nomadland, and Carey Mulligan from Promising Young Woman. Now, the United States versus Billie Holiday. I have not seen that film, although I actually have seen almost the majority of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and that was actually pretty much it for part of it. Now, next category is Best Performance in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. So similar to drama, but this one's going to be musical or comedy. Now, for Best Actor in Musical or Comedy, we got Sacha Baron Cohen, James Corden, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Dev Patel, and Andy Samberg for the 5 nominees. And the winner for that was Sacha Baron Cohen for Borat, subsequent movie film as Borat, obviously. And for those of you who don't know, Borat, subsequent movie film, is the sequel to the first Borat film, to which Sacha Baron Cohen played. But by the way, Sacha Baron Cohen is also nominated again for Best Supporting Actor, and I will get to that in a moment. And Sacha Baron Cohen went up against, as I mentioned, James Corden from The Prom, Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton as Alexander Hamilton, Dev Patel from The Personal History of David, and Dev Patel for The Personal History of David Copperfield, and Andy Samberg for Paul Springs. So yes, actually, I wasn't really sure who was going to win for Best Actor, although seeing Lin-Manuel Miranda for Alexander Hamilton was definitely a surprise because I actually saw the musical Hamilton on Disney Plus. Love the film. I love the film. It is an amazing film. I love Hamilton. Definitely a great film. Although one of these days I gotta see the musical in live. I gotta see the live musical one day. I need to see it one day. I have yet to see it, but one of these days I will. But hey, Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat, good performance. But hey, he got the win as well. Now for best actress in a musical or comedy for the Golden Globes, we got Rosamund Pike, Maria Bakalova, Kate Hudson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Anna Taylor-Joy. Now, the winner for Best Actress in Musical or Comedy was Rosamund Pike from I Care a Lot as Marla Grayson. And as I mentioned, she won the award. She went up against Maria Bakalova from Borat's subsequent movie film as Tutar Sagadev. Forgive my mispronunciations. Kate Hudson from, Sia's music film as Kazoo Gamble, Michelle Pfeiffer from French Exit, and Anna Taylor-Joy from Emma. Now, I have not seen I Care a Lot, although I did hear what happened. I did hear the controversy behind Sia's music film. I can't blame the actors. I can't blame the actors. I don't know how Kate Hudson got the nomination, but I can't blame her for that. Somehow I heard the film, the Sia's music film, was definitely controversial and not as good. So, which means I don't understand how the Golden Globes decided to get that nomination in. I mean, I don't know. I know no. I don't know. But I can't blame the actors here. No, I can't do that. All right. So anyway, going on to the next category is best supporting supporting actor and supporting actress in a motion picture. Now going into best supporting actor, you got Daniel Kaluuya, Sacha Baron Cohen, Jared Leto, Bill Murray, and Leslie Odom Jr. Now, the winner for Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture will be Daniel Kaluuya from Judas and the Black Messiah as Fred Hampton. and he went up against Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7 as Abby Hoffman, Jared Leto from The Little Things as Albert Sparma, Bill Murray for On the Rocks as Felix Keene, and Leslie Odom Jr. from One Night in Miami as Sam Cooke. Plus, going into Leslie Odom Jr., he also played Aaron Burr in the Hamilton musical with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, I have yet to see some of these films, although I did hear Trial of the Chicago 7 is actually pretty good. Judas and the Black Messiah, I have not seen, but Daniel Kaluuya's performance was definitely good. Now, going on to supporting actress for best supporting performance in a motion picture, you got Jodie Foster, Glenn Close, Olivia Colman, Amanda Seyfried, and Helena Zengel. I think that's how you say his name. That's her name. I mean, so the winner for best supporting actress in a best supporting actress in a motion picture is Jodie Foster for The Mauritanian as Nancy Hollander, and she beat out Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy as Bonnie Vance, Olivia Colman from The Father as Anne, Amanda Seyfried from Mank as Marion Davis, and Helena Zengel from News of the World as Johanna Leonberger. Now, as I meant, I haven't seen any of these films, though I did hear they were pretty good. I think most of the films that I'm going to list out are either going to be from streaming services or streaming services that I haven't seen. So my apologies to those who have seen these films. I mean, I haven't yet. But I will probably soon. I will see these films. But anyway, I am going on to the next category. Now, this next category is Best Director. Now, this is Best Director. This is going to be Best Director. So I will definitely go into Best Director. This is going into Best Director. So anyway, for Best Director, you got Chloe Zhao from Nomadland, and Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, David Fincher for Mank, Regina King for One Night in Miami, and Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of the Chicago 7. Now, the winner for that category and for Best Director is Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. And a little fun fact for Chloe Zhao, and I heard she is doing another film, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a superhero. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another film that she's going to be doing, and I could be wrong, but actually no, I'm definitely right. She is going to be directing the upcoming blockbuster from the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero film, The Eternals. Now, she will definitely be directing that, and that film is supposed to come out sometime this year, and this is probably a step in the right direction for Chloe Zhao because she won Golden Globe for Best Director for Nomadland. So I'm hoping the Eternals will definitely be a step in the right direction to be a good film. Now, David Fincher is another well-known director. He has directed Fight Club, if that's one of the films that I remembered. And he directed Mank, which also starred Gary Oldman, who played, I think his name is Herman Mankiewicz. I'm pretty sure that's what Gary Oldman's character is. Yes, Herman J. Mankiewicz. That is definitely Gary Oldman's character in David Fincher's Mank. Now, Regina King, Regina King for One Night in Miami was her directorial debut, and she won the Oscar for, I can't remember what film she won. I don't remember what film that Regina King won. I do know that was back during the 2019 Oscars. She definitely won Best Supporting Actress, and that was I am pretty sure it was in It was definitely some. It was. I know what film it was, but it was If Beale Street Could Talk. She won Best Supporting Actress for If Beale Street Could Talk back in 2018. So yes, she won that category. Now she was nominated for the Golden Globe for Best Director, and that was in her directorial debut. So that is definitely something right there. Now for Best Screenplay, the nominees for Best Screenplay for the Golden Globes is Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of the Chicago 7, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, Jack Fincher from Mank, Florian Zeller, and Christopher Hampton for The Father, and Chloe Zhao from Nomadland. Now, the winner for that category was Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of the Chicago 7. Now, moving forward to Best Original Score, you got Best Original Score for the Golden Globes. Now, this is Best Original Score is the music that is going on in the film. Now, hear me out. I am a musician at myself. I have been playing violin for a very long time, so I'm pretty into music pretty well. So anyway, here are the nominees. These were the nominees for Best Original Score for the Golden Globes: Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross and John Battisti for Soul, Disney Pixar Soul, Alexander Desplat for The Midnight Sky, Midnight Sky was directed by George Clooney, Ludwig Göransson for Tenet, being directed by Christopher Nolan, James Newton Howard for News of the World, and once again Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Make. Wow, two categories for the same composers. I'll give them that. Hey, it can't be one. But unfortunately, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, along with John Battisti, won the Golden Globe for Best Original Score for Soul. And here's the thing, I actually seen Soul on Disney Plus. I thought it was definitely one of Pixar's best films, if not the best films in the Pixar world, but definitely one of Pixar's best films. And I like how they use different techniques and sounds for the music that Trent Reznor, Atticus, and John used in Soul, giving it a good jazz vibe while also bringing in a good different sound effects and pop and music in the world of where in the world that where Joe Gardner ended up for. I think it's the Soul realm of some sort for Soul. Though I could be wrong, but I thought it was definitely pretty good. Now, next category is Best Original Song. Now, Best Original Song, oh man, the first one is from the first one is Lil C Sing by Niccolò Aquilardi with Laura Pausini and Diane Warren for The Life Ahead. You got Fight For You by DeMaio, Her, and Tiara Thomas for Judas and the Black Messiah. Hear My Voice, Celeste and Danielle Pemberton, The Trial of the Chicago 7. Speak Now by Sam Ashworth and Leslie Odom Jr., One Night in Miami, and Tigress and Tweed, Andre Day and Raphael Sadiq from the United States versus Billie Holiday. Now, the winner of that category went to Diane Warren for The Life Ahead. Now, going into the next category, you guys got Best Animated Feature Film, and the nominees are Soul, Disney Pixar Soul, The Croods: A New Age, Onward, Over the Moon, and Wolfwalkers. And the winner of that category went to Soul. Like I said, Soul is one of the Disney Pixar's best films, if not the best films in the Pixar category, but definitely one of Pixar's best films. And then went up against Onward, which is another Pixar film that I actually saw, and I actually liked Onward as well. Definitely a good film. I thought both Onward and Soul were definitely one of Pixar's great films, despite everything that was going on during the pandemic. But other than that, hey, Soul won. Soul took home the win. I mean, I heard Wolfwalkers was also a good film. I haven't seen Wolfwalkers, but I thought that one might win. But hey, Soul took home the win for that. Now, the next category is Best Foreign Language Film, and the nominees for Best Foreign Language Film from the Golden Globes is Minari from the U.S., Another round for another round from Denmark, La La Llorona from Guatemala, The Life Ahead from Italy, and The Two of Us for France. And the winner in that category went for Best Foreign Language Film was Minari from the USA. Now going into the last two categories is Best Motion Picture for Drama and Best Picture for Musical or Comedy, and that's for the Golden Globes. Now, starting with the drama, Best Motion Picture Drama, the nominees are Nomadland, The Father, Mank, Promising Young Woman, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. The winner in that category went to Nomadland. Now, moving over to Best Motion Picture for Musical or Comedy, it's you got the nominees Borat's subsequent movie film, Hamilton, Sia's Music, Paul Springs, and The Prom. And the winner of that category went to Borat's subsequent movie film. I mean, I thought Hamilton would definitely take home the win because I actually love the film Hamilton. I mean, I love the film Hamilton, but hey, you know what? Sometimes sometimes you gotta give it to a comedy. And you know what? Hey, it's good that Borat's subsequent movie film won. I haven't seen the sequel to Borat yet, although I have seen the last 20 minutes of the first Borat film. I actually came in late one time. I got to the end of it. I thought, and boy, I mean, hey, it's a mockumentary, so what can you expect? Just be glad Sia's Music did not win, despite a lot of controversy and the negative reviews that the film had for the music movie. Now, I am a music person myself because I have played music before. I've been playing music for a very long time on my violin, but for the film, I heard what happened down the line for that film. This is probably another story I may do, but this is something. Oh man, sometimes there are questionable choices that some award shows do. Like they nominate the films that turn out to be so bad that it gets the nomination, or at times it's so bad they think, okay, well we'll just nominate it right there. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, why would they nominate a bad film for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy? I mean, I really don't understand that. Okay, now that's it for the movie section. Now it's time to go into the film section. Oh, by the way, going down the films that won multiple Golden Globes, Borat, Nomadland, and Soul each won two Golden Globes. So now going into the TV section, the television section, you got Best Television Series for Drama and Musical Comedy. Now starting with the drama part, you got The Crown from Netflix, Lovecraft Country from HBO. Surprisingly, next drama show, The Mandalorian for Disney Plus. I was actually surprised there. Ozark from Netflix and Ratched from Netflix. And the winner of that category was The Crown. Now, The Crown itself was actually one of Netflix's popular shows, if I'm correct, or at the very least. The Crown won the most awards at the ceremony, including Best Television Series Drama. Now, I will get into more categories in a minute. So, yeah, I have not seen The Crown, but from what I heard, I think it's actually pretty good. I'm just surprised that The Mandalorian for Disney Plus got the nomination. Now, the next category is musical or comedy, and the winner of that one goes to, forgive me, it's Schitt's Creek. That's the name, and that's the name of the show, of the television series that won musical or comedy, and it's called Schitt's Creek. That's the name of the show, just for clarification. And it went up against Emilia Paris from Netflix, The Flight Attendant from HBO Max, The Great from Hulu, and Ted Lasso from Apple TV. Now, going into Best Performance in a Television Series Drama for Actor, You got Josh O'Connor as Prince Charles from The Crown, Jason Bateman from Ozark as Marty Bird, Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul from AMC as Saul Goodman, and Al Pacino from Hunter's Prime Video as Meyer Offerman, and Matthew Reese as Perry Manson from HBO. And the winner of that one went to Josh O'Connor, The Crown, as Prince Charles. Now, for Best Actress and Best Performance in a TV Series Drama, went to Emma Corrin from The Crown as Diana, Princess of Wales. And Emma Corrin went up against Olivia Colman from The Crown as Queen Elizabeth II, Jodie Comer from Killing Eve, BBC America as Villanelle, Laura Linney from Ozark as Wendy Bird, and Sarah Paulson from Ratched on Netflix as Nurse Ratched. Now, going into Best Performance in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy, you got Jason Sudeikis as Ted from Ted Lasso, Don Cheadle from Black Monday, Nicholas Hoult from The Great, Eugene Levi from Schitt's Creek, and Rami Youssef from Raimi. And the winner for Best Performance in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy for Best Actor went to Jason Sudeikis. Now for Best Actress went to Catherine O'Hara for Schitt's Creek, and she went up against Lily Collins from Emily in Paris, Kaylee Cuoco for The Flight Attendant, Ella Fanning for The Great, and Jane Levi from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. Moving forward for Best Performance in Miniseries or Television Film, you got Mark Ruffalo for Best Actor. Mark Ruffalo, I Know This Much Is True. Bryan Cranston from Your Honor. Jeff Daniels from The Commie Rule. Hugh Grant from The Undoing. And Ethan Hawke from The Good Lord Bird. And the winner for Best Performance in a Miniseries or Television Film for Best Actor would be Mark Ruffalo. Now, for Best Performance in Miniseries or Television Film for Actress, you got Anya Taylor-Joy from The Queen's Gambit, Cate Blanchett for Miss America, Daisy Edgar-Jones from Normal People, Shira Haas from Unorthodox, and Nicole Kidman from The Undoing. And the winner and the Best Actress winner for Best Performance in a Miniseries or Television Film went to Anya Taylor-Joy for The Queen's Gambit as Elizabeth Beth Harmon. Now, moving forward to Best Supporting Performance in a Series, Miniseries, or Television Film. For Best Supporting Actor, you got John Boyega from Small Axe, Prime Video, Brendan Gleeson from The Commie Rule, Showtime, Dan Levi from Schitt's Creek, Pop TV, Jim Parsons from Hollywood on Netflix, and Donald Sutherland from The Undoing. And the winner for Best Supporting Actor for Best Supporting Performance in Series, Miniseries, or TV Film went to John Boyega. Now, moving forward to Best Supporting Actress, you got Gillian Anderson from The Crown, Helena Bonham Carter from The Crown, Julia Garner from Ozark, Annie Murphy from Schitt's Creek, and Cynthia Nixon from Ratched. And the winner for that category for Best Supporting Actress went to Gillian Anderson for The Crown as Margaret Thatcher. Now the last category is Best Miniseries or Television Film. And the nominees for Best Miniseries or Television Film are The Queen's Gambit from Netflix, Normal People from Hulu, Small Axe from Prime Video, The Undoing from HBO, and Unorthodox from Netflix. And the winner of that category for Best Miniseries or Television Film is The Queen's Gambit from Netflix. And as I mentioned before, the Oh no, that was The Crown. No, my mistake. The Crown. That was for The Crown. Now the Queen's Gambit won 2 awards each, and that also goes along with Schitt's Creek. I take it. I'm pretty sure, but let me scroll down to the multiple to the wins. To the wins. Yep. The Schitt's Creek and the Queen's Gambit won 2 Golden Globes, and The Crown won 4 Golden Globes. Now that is definitely something right there. I'm still surprised that The Mandalorian actually got nominated for a Golden Globe. I was actually blown away, because I actually love The Mandalorian. I love the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, especially season 2. Hands down, season 2 of Mandalorian is pure fan service all over. Believe me, if you haven't seen season 2, you should definitely watch it. And that would actually be it. What did you guys think? Was there anything that I missed out from the 78th Golden Globe Awards? Was there anything I was missing? Anything that I look over? Please feel free to let me know. And I apologize for not seeing some of these films or TV shows. I mean, I know it has been a crazy year. It has been a crazy year, but sometimes it's definitely good to bring up the winners of the categories that they did for a huge accomplishment. Oh, we also got the recipients of the C.C. Bill B. DeMille Award and the Carol Burnett Award. And if I just scroll down, let me just scroll down. The C.C. B. DeMille Award went to Jane Fonda, and the Carol Burnett Award went to Norman Lear. And that actually will be it. So, did I miss anything from the Golden Globes? Please let me know, and feel free to comment below on what I missed from the Golden Globes. Thank you for tuning in to Codo Cinema. I'm your host, Mark Codo, aka Codo Man. Remember to watch movies and stay positive.